Facebook's newest update just killed detail targeting. And if you run music ads, this changes everything. So in this video, I'm breaking down Meta's latest update, what it means, and exactly what independent music artists like us can do to keep growing our music on Spotify with ads. Hey, it's John here. If you're new to my channel, I'm the founder of one of the biggest music promotion platforms in the world called Hypeddit. I'm an independent music artist with over 50 million streams on Spotify. But what's most important, I've helped over 10,000 artists and bands grow their music to over 100 million streams together on Spotify. So here's what happened. Facebook rolled out something called the Andromeda update. And with it, they removed detailed targeting options. Now, if you're not familiar with what detailed targeting was, let me explain why this is such a big deal, all right? Detailed targeting allowed us to get hyper-specific with our audiences. You could target people who like specific artists, specific music genres, people who engage with music festivals, even fans of particular record labels. As music artists, right, this was gold because you could basically say, hey, Facebook, show my uplifting piano house track to people who like Mark Knight, Roger Sanchez, and Bob Sinclair. It was the closest thing that we had to finding our exact target audience. But now, that's gone. Facebook says it's all about their AI and machine learning doing the work for us. They want us to trust their algorithm to find the right people. And look, I get it from their perspective. But for us, independent artists trying to find our niche audience, this changes everything. Here's why this hits music artists particularly hard. We're not selling widgets. We're not promoting a generic product that appeals to everyone. Music is deeply personal and genre specific. Someone who loves death metal probably isn't going to stream your lo-fi bedroom track, right? No matter how good Facebook's algorithm is. And when you're paying money for every single click, every stream, every new fan, you need precision. We don't have major label budgets. We can't afford to waste ad spend on people who will never listen to our music. So the question is, what do we do now? And here's my answer. Number one, ad content is king now. This is the most important thing I'm going to say in this entire video. Your ad creative has never mattered more. Facebook's algorithm now heavily relies on your actual ad content to figure out who should see it. This means your ad creative, your video, your image, your copy needs to scream who your music is for. If you make country music, your visual should look country. Your copy should speak country. If you make electronic music, the same thing, right? The aesthetics, the vibe, the language, everything needs to immediately signal to the algorithm and to potential fans what kind of music this is. So if your creative is generic, Facebook won't really know who to show it to and who those diehard fans are. But if your creative clearly represents your genre and vibe, then the people who engage will naturally be your target audience. The creative is now doing the work that detailed targeting used to do. Let me say that again. The creative is now doing the work that detailed targeting used to do. And with that comes number two, broad targeting. And this is a complete mindset shift. Go broad with your targeting. I'm talking umbrella genres. House music, rock music, hip hop, electronic music, right? These broad categories are now your best friends. My recommendation, use multiple overlapping genres that match your biggest musical influences. So let me give you a real world example from one of my own campaigns. I make old school house music. And so what do I target? I target house music, deep house, and tech house. All three. Those are the genre influences that you can hear in my tracks. And so I target all of them together. Not narrowed down, not in individual ad sets. No, it's just one big happy audience in one simple ad set. So for your music, just think about the 2, 3, or 4 genre tags that best describe your sound and target all of them together. The algorithm will do the rest. Number 3, lots and lots of ads. This is another big shift. Yes, in the past, having 1 or 2 ads plus laser targeting worked, but not anymore. Facebook's Andromeda wants way more ads than we used to run. And I'm not talking about 5 variations of the same video. I'm talking about lots of different creatives that look completely different from each other. Here's why this changed. Targeting is no longer focused on groups of people with a shared interest. Targeting is now personalized. Facebook is now showing different ads to different people based on what that specific person is likely to engage with. And this means the more unique ad creatives you have, the more fans you can reach. For my last ad campaign, I used 40 ad creatives. I had videos with different visual styles, different hooks, different music snippets. The variety gave Facebook's algorithm enough options to find what resonated with each individual fan. And the results were amazing, actually. I got one of the lowest cost per click I got all year, and the song actually got on Discover Weekly in the second week after its release. So start creating. I believe that the artists who win in the Andromeda era are the ones who give Facebook lots of different ads to work with. And because this is such a big topic, I have more videos on this coming in the next couple of days. If you make sure not to miss any of them, just hit the subscribe button below. And with that, we're moving on to number 4, no micromanagement. This one might feel completely counterintuitive, but let the algorithm do its thing. Stop micromanaging. I ran a test on my most recent releases that I promoted with ad campaigns optimized for Andromeda. And what I did is I took one campaign and manually optimized it the old school way, right? I checked performance daily, I turned off underperforming ads, I duplicated the best performing ads, adjusted budgets, all the things that we used to do. And then I ran another campaign and let Meta automatically optimize everything. And in each of those tests, running a manual versus an automatic campaign, the automatically optimized campaign absolutely crushed it. It got me cheaper clicks and it optimized so much faster. But here's what really blew my mind. The campaigns optimized by Facebook and the ones I manually optimized, in each test, they had the exact same video. By doing it automatically, Facebook was able to identify the winning ad creative and double down on it way faster than I ever could do it manually. Facebook did it in hours and not days. And that means that budget right at the beginning of the campaign, when it's so important that the song gets a good boost, got me more listeners and streams than the manual campaign optimization. So I trust the machine. I know it sounds weird, but the data doesn't lie. And so if you take it all together, I believe that Andromeda is actually a massive opportunity. I know that sounds crazy when everybody out there is complaining about losing detailed targeting, but hear me out. The most recent campaigns using this approach, high volume, diversive, creative with broad targeting, have performed better than my pre-Andromeda campaigns this year. I got more ad engagement and I got lower cost per click. The results have been really amazing and so much fun. And I think the reason why so many advertisers out there are struggling is that they're still running campaigns the old way. They're using the same ad creatives they always use. They're trying to find workarounds for detailed targeting. They're manually optimizing constantly, taking ads away when Andromeda wants the exact opposite. It's like fighting Andromeda instead of embracing it. But based on what I've seen, if you adapt your strategy, if you create that diverse group of ads for your campaign, if you go broad with your targeting, and if you let the algorithm optimize, then you can actually get better results than before. And I believe that the artists who figure this out early are going to have a real competitive advantage and some amazing fun seeing their music grow, while a lot of other artists out there are complaining that Facebook ads don't work the way they used to anymore. And speaking of fun, you can of course implement everything that I talked about in this video in Facebook Ads Manager directly. But if you're looking to put your music ads on autopilot, then I'm also super excited to let you know that we've actually updated Hypeddit's ad automation to fully support this new Andromeda update. I believe Hypeddit is actually the only music ad automation tool right now that's fully Andromeda optimized. With Hypeddit's ad automation, you can now add up to 40 ad creatives to your campaigns. Hypeddit's targeting AI helps you set up broad targeting exactly the way I described, and the campaign structure behind the scenes is set up so that Andromeda can optimize for you fast. We've completely upgraded our ad automation to work with Andromeda so that you can launch campaigns that are optimized for today. If you want to check it out, just click the link in the description on your Hypeddit dashboard, then click on the Ads tab, and then create new campaign to get started. And that's it from me. If you found this video helpful, just smash that subscribe and like button so you can get more videos like this one. Drop a comment. Let me know if you tried any of these Andromeda strategies yet and what results you've been seeing. And with that, thanks for watching. Keep making great music, keep growing your audience, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.